In addition to all this, remember we are writing from NIV version, Ephesians chapter 6, verse 16. In addition to all this, take up the shield of faith. Take up, in addition to all of this. Where's your pen? Anyone with 2 pens? You remember to return. In addition to all of this, take up the shield of faith. Take up the shield of faith, with which you can extinguish. Blessing, are you writing? Blessing. I gave someone my pen. Anybody with extra pen to help Blessing? Okay. With which you can extinguish all the flaming arrows. Extinguish. With which you can extinguish. With which. Spelling extinguish, who can help us? E-S, yes, Matan? Come up again, they didn't get it. Extinguish all the flaming arrows of the evil one. All the flaming arrows of the evil. All the flaming arrows of the evil one. So, from that verse, who is shooting the flaming arrows? Who is shooting the flaming arrows? Yes? Satan is the one shooting the flaming arrows. Yeah? And what are the flaming arrows? What does fire do to us? What does fire do to us? Yes, the fire will destroy us. So the devil is up to destroying us. Yeah, you can write. The devil is up to destroying us. The devil is up to destroying us. Up to. The devil is up to destroying us. And then what is Paul telling us in the key text? To do what, yes? Paul is telling us to do what in the key text? Yes? Yes. Paul is telling us to take up the shield of faith. So, Christians, whom we are. Are we Christians? Are we Christians? Hello, are we Christians?
Yes.
Yes. Christians, we need to put on the whole armor of God. You can note down. Yes? Yes. Primary class. Or primary class, you are out there. Sorry. Primary class, you are out there. Sorry. Christians, we need to put on. Christians, we need to put on the whole armor. Spelling of armor, A-R-R-M-O-R. Christian, we need to put on the whole armor. Of God, the whole armor of God, to protect us from the devil. To protect us from the devil. I want to tell you a very short story. Listen and ask a question. There was this farmer who had a vegetable plantation. What do you plant in a vegetable garden? Yes? Kales, carrots, or vegetable, yes? Sukuma wiki, kales, yes? Spinach, cabbage. How many have ever seen a vegetable eaten up by worms? How does it look like? How does it look like? Bad. Does it look like this leaf? Can somebody say how does it look like? Yes? Very bad. Very bad. How does it look like? Yes?
The leaves have holes.
The leaves would have holes. How many has ever eaten sukuma wiki with a lot of some paste? Eaten sukuma wiki. Okay. With some paste on it, some animals, some worms around it. Because you normally don't prepare sukuma wiki, you found it already prepared, you sit on table. But during preparation, you will find a leaf of sukuma wiki with some little animals, some organisms. English word is organisms, yeah? So this farmer realized that on his plantation, vegetable plantation, there were a lot of worms who were feeding on the leaves. So the farmer thought, did I really plant my vegetables for worms? I'm not going to allow that. So the farmer went and prepared some concoction. How many know concoctions? Where do we use concoctions? Where do we use concoctions? Generally, where do we use them? When we have? No, generally in Nairobi, where do we use concoctions? When you have flu, you remember? When you have a cough, a slight cough, or a slight homa, you don't take some concoctions, whereby you mix what and what? Water, garlic, lemon. That mixture is what we refer to as a concoction. Remember now? Yeah. So this farmer did not mix water, lemon, and garlic. Because he wanted to fight the worms who were eating up the vegetables. So instead, this farmer came up with another microorganism. Hey, when I say microorganism, do you understand? Yeah. For example, this period we are in, we have which period? What is quite... Yeah, we are in which period?
Corona.
There is corona. virus. What? Leave alone HIV. Coronavirus. And you've heard people talk of the corona vaccine. And people are injected with the vaccine that would minimize the effect of corona. But now this farmer did not use the coronavirus vaccine. The farmer prepared an concoction that had some organisms. Now these organisms, this concoction was put in a bottle so that when the farmer spray the vegetables, then the organism from the concoction would be on the vegetable and the worms would come to eat up the organism. So once the worms eat up the organisms, the worms would You see? Now this concoction with organism was used to protect the leaves from the worms. Are you there? So the same way we are told to take up our shield of faith. Now our shield of faith is coming like the concoction. So our shield of faith, when we take it up, not these physical shields. Remember we said it is there in the mind, yeah?
Yes.
The shield of faith, when we take it up, now the devil is like the worm. So when the devil comes to devour us, like the worm eats the leaf. So when the devil comes to devour us, to cheat us, to make us do his things, then the shield of faith is going to protect us. So the devil will get attacked by the shield of faith and the devil will vanish. Are we there? How many of us want to make Jesus their shield of faith? Amen. So today, let us make Jesus our shield of faith so that when the devil comes, they find Jesus. Because we will not be walking with this physical shield, but we will be walking with Jesus in our minds. Yeah? We will be walking with Jesus in our mind. And Jesus will shield us from the arrows of the devil. Now just make this short statement right down. We need to make Jesus. We need to make Jesus our shield to shield us, from the flaming arrows, from the flaming arrows of the devil. Flaming arrows of the devil. Listen. You're done. Okay. Any question for our lesson? The shield of faith? Any question? Yes? Please ask a good question. How can we use the shield of faith? Please ask a good question. How can we use the shield of faith? First, we said, where is the shield of faith? And somebody tell him, where is the shield of faith? Yes? So, how can we use this shield of faith? Listen, they are answering yes. How do we protect ourselves from Satan? How? Eunice, can you make it better? Be loud, be loud. By believing in the shield of faith. And we've said what is the shield of faith? What is this shield of faith? Yes? Jesus is our shield of faith. Yeah, are we there? So, how do we protect ourselves from the flaming arrows of the devil? By believing. Yes, how do we protect ourselves from the shield of, from the flaming arrows of the devil? When we put up our shield of faith. And we say putting up our shield of faith is, what does it mean to put up our shield of faith? Adasa. Putting up our shield of faith means, where is Pamela? Pamela has not come. Yes, another matter. Trusting in God and Jesus. Anytime the devil comes with his temptation, we trust God, and God will give us victory over the temptation. Can you listen? Are we there? Yes? Yeah, by praying to Jesus every day. So that is the end of our first lesson, day 4. You are very late. Day 4, the end of our first lesson, day 4. So, can we stand up? We are still continuing. Stand up. Stand up, stand up. Stand up. Okay, we want to do this. Do this. Do this. Hey, can you see? Are we all seeing one another? And then turn your hand like this. Okay, do this. Again. I can see you know the song. Let's go.
Hands right up, jungle up to Jesus. Hands right up, jungle up to God. Hands right up, jungle up to Jesus. Right up, jungle up. Right up, jungle up. Right up, jungle up with God.
Hey, some people are floating. Let's go again. I'm wrapped up, I'm tied up, I'm tangled up with Jesus. I'm wrapped up, I'm tied up, I'm tangled up with God. I'm wrapped up, I'm tied up, I'm tangled up with Jesus. Wrapped up, tied up, tangled up.
Tied up, tangle up, tied up, tangle up with God.
Nani hajashika? Aya, twende haraka sasa, twende. I'm wrapped up, I'm tied up, I'm tangled up with Jesus. I'm wrapped up, I'm tied up, I'm tangled up with God. I'm wrapped up, I'm tied up, I'm tangled up with Jesus. I'm wrapped up, tied up, tangled up, wrapped up, tied up, tangled up, wrapped up, tied up, tangled up with God. Okay. Now today was a special day that we are having our double lessons. We are having a double lessons, yeah? Yeah. So those who've come, welcome. Now we are in lesson 5, day 5. Day 5. And Dasa, are we there? Day 5. Yes, we are in day 4, yes. But we were having a double lesson today because we started late. We was to start on Sunday, but we started on Monday. Are we there? So it is a double lesson. Yeah. So we are just doing the lesson for day 5. Yet we are in day 4. Yeah? We are still in day 4, yes, but we are doing the lesson for day 5. Are we there? So the lesson, we are part of class, yeah? We are learning. The lesson again that we are learning today is day 5. The topic, I've not given the topic. We are starting now. Now, can we all close our eyes? Close your eyes. Close your eyes. You are closing your eyes like a rabbit, Adasa. Okay, what can you see?
Darkness.
You can see darkness. Oh, so you can see darkness. Okay, and open your eyes. What can you see? People. Everything. Now, what is the difference between when you close your eyes and when you open your eyes? Mm-hmm.
When you close your eyes, you can't see anything. Even if danger is about to harm you, you can't see it. But while your eyes are open, you can see everything that is about to happen.
Mm-hmm. You can see everything when there is light, yeah? So, who is comfortable when it is totally dark? Who is comfortable when it is totally dark? Can do anything. Elvis? Huh? You can do anything when it is dark. You are comfortable. You enjoy darkness. That is your best moment. So what do you do while you are sleeping, apart from sleeping? No, what do you do different from sleeping? Huh? Yes? When people watch? They like darkness. Hey. Now, if they are watching a movie, and whatever they are watching a movie from, it is also dark. Is it also dark? So there is some light. So they are not in a total darkness. There is some light, yeah? So if you are to choose between light and darkness, which one would you go for?
Light.
Even if you like sleeping, which one would you go for?
Light.
Huh? So generally we just love light, yeah? Yeah, where there's light, we know what is happening around us. We can get somewhere. We can talk to each other. We can do a lot of things when there is light, yeah? So our next topic talks of let your light shine. There's a common song. Let us be organized. Okay, let us sing it together. A common song. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. 20. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Hide it under the bushes, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under the bushes, no, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under the bushes, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Oh, kuna Kiswahili, twende Kiswahili. Taa yangu ndogo nitaiangaza, taa yangu ndogo nitaiangaza, angaza yangu ndogo nitaiangaza, angaza, angaza, angaza. Okay, now the topic is let your light shine. Teacher, welcome. And the theme is live like Jesus. Live like Jesus. Live like Jesus. Not like the world. Not like the world. Not like the world. Live like Jesus, not like the world. Our key text for that is in Matthew chapter, Matthew, yes? Oh, you've already opened Matthew? Okay, read. Read. They've opened. They want to read. So let them. I don't know what they are reading. They are reading. Oh, okay. You starting from 14. Matthew chapter 5, verse 14 to 16. 14 to 15.
No one lights a lamp and puts it under a bowl. Instead, he puts it on the lampstand, where it gives light for everyone in the house. In the same way, your light must shine before people, so that they will see the good things you do and praise their Father in heaven.
Now that is Good News version, eh? Chapter 5, verse 14 to 16. Which version? New King James Version. Yes, let us hear from you.
Matthew 5:14 to 16. It says, "You are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hidden. Nor do they light a lamp and put it under a basket, but on a lampstand, and it gives light to all who are in the house. Let your light so shine before men, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven."
That is New King James Version. If you have NIV, I want NIV. NIV. 5 from 14.
And the light of the world, a city on a hill cannot be hidden. Neither do people light a lamp and put it under a bowl. Instead, they put it on its stand, and it gives light to everyone in the house. In that same way, let your light shine before men, that they may see your good deeds and praise your Father in heaven.
Yes. Oh, it is a song. Okay, let us sing the song. Okay.
That they may see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven. Matthew 5, verse 16.
Wow. Tena.
Let your light so shine before men, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven. Matthew 5, verse 16.
Wonderful. Let your light
Shine before men, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven. Matthew 5, verse 16.
Let your light
Shine before men, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven. Matthew 5, verse 16.
It is exactly the way it is in the Bible. King James Version, see that? The word, New King James Version, the words are exact as the word is, as the song is. And it helps us memorize the verse. Aya. Mara ya mwisho ndio Elvis asikize. Elvis, pay attention. The last time, twende.
Let your light so shine before men,